So there guys, welcome back to Towns with Charon and Velerious.
Hello everybody!
Hello.
Can you smell the smackdown?
Can you smell the smackdown?
The smackdown.
Pretty sure that's probably trademarked, and now we're going to get taken off YouTube. The Rock is going to come round and do you.
The Rock is
basically
clearly trademarked. Because that's his
The Rock
signature.
is trademarked.
That's why if you ever see a rock now, you have to go, look at that pebble.
Oh. No, you say, look at that rock, and he just pops up behind you, that'll be 50p. Thank you.
God damn it, Rock.
God damn it, Rock.
That'd be true fitting.
What did you want to do about roofing this shit hut?
Want it a really shit roof?
Do you want...
Is there a green roof?
What are roofs?
Like a really shit one.
Are they walls?
Walls roofs, yeah.
The broken roof?
Yeah, broken roof.
Or the straw hut roof?
Oh, straw hut looks nice, doesn't it?
We need wheat to make it.
Oh, yeah.
But we could have a big old harvest. The problem with that is they tend to mill it straight into flour, so I'd have to put the order in and then quickly do a harvest. Do you want me to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
They won't just go and harvest it themselves, will they?
No, they're not that smart, Velerious. Fucking hell.
They're not that smart.
I'll put that in, and then I'll have to put those bits in.
Yeah.
And then we also need a door for it as well. Right, let me put...
Let's have a look at the doors then.
Hold on, I'll just stick some scaffolding.
Some expert scaffolding.
Just there. Doors. Doors.
Doors.
Did you want the shitty... Well, we're going to put the shitty half door in so that, like, people can... That one.
I don't know.
So that people can see him when he's asleep.
I don't know.
Watch him fap.
The log door's quite shit.
Is that the log door?
Yeah.
Should we put the log door in?
Yeah.
Log door, the burning there.
Log door smash!
Log door smash.
Log door kill all townies!
It's a good name for an orc, Velerious.
No, log door, don't do it! Log door orc.
So, Velerious.
So, Veronicus.
I have been hard at work, working on our campaign setting for when we eventually get around to doing some D&D.
Yeah, it's been a very awkward January. Lots of deadlines.
I've done
lots of busyness. Lots of illness.
So many notes so far, you would not believe
Have you realised how many people have been ill this January? It's like, holy shit. Every single person that I know has been ill.
There we go. Hopefully they'll take a lot of this.
Can't we just,
here we go. They're doing it.
Can't we just take away the order to make flour?
Could do, but I can't be arsed. I don't think it's even ordered, is it? I think they just do it because there's a mill there.
No, I think it is ordered.
But it's alright, there's going to be enough. They're already on the case.
Because I thought we left it in, because when they harvest it, we didn't want to do anything else other than make flour. Because we're little bastards like that.
We are little bastards like that. They'll be fine. They'll be fine, baby.
Baby. Those people can get off there. I don't know why they're stood there. Don't worry.
I am slightly worried. I'm going to put...
They've just walked off.
Yeah.
They can walk off there. It's fine. Panic. You panic so much.
I do, but they're fucking retards.
You panic at the disco.
Panic at the disco. There we go.
You've been doing a lot of work in the D&D. I've been doing a lot of work with networkings and computing.
Do you want me to give some basic info about the campaign setting?
I don't know, because it could spoil me. I'll just, I'll close my
ears.
It
wouldn't spoil it for you. This is the info that I'd be giving you as players anyway, because that's the idea. I've got a player section and a DM section, and the DM section is for anybody who wants to run it on their own sort of thing, or apply it as a template to an existing world.
And the player section just says, you're all going to get fucked.
The player session just contains the basic information about the world, of which there is a fair bit. It's up to you. I can talk about it, or we can talk about something else. It's entirely up to you.
Well, other than that, there's not really much to talk about. Not apparently. What I was going to say was, my game of the year last year, you asked me. What did I actually say?
I don't know, but I'm assuming it's now that fucking One Piece thing.
Yeah, it's going to be One Piece. Also, Strong World D. And also, there's a new One Piece game coming out.
Is there?
Yeah.
What sort of One Piece game?
Hopefully, if anyone is watching this who does not want spoilers, please skip the video now from this rant.
Wow.
Because, honestly, there's like... The game itself is going to be out on Steam.
Okay.
So if you don't want spoilers, you're probably going to see it on Steam if you play on there, and you're probably going to see the massive spoilers in it. But essentially, it takes place at the very end of where the anime is now.
Okay.
So, you remember me showing you the new gear that Luffy does?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's in the game.
Is that the fourth gear?
Yeah. And instead of being like, you run around and beat loads of people up, it is like a proper fighting game, like one-on-one kind of thing.
Like Mortal Kombat,
Yeah.
Street Fighter, that sort of thing.
But you can also like change between different things. So like if you're a low gear user, you could change between like being that low gear element and such. Also, if like say you're playing Luffy, you can switch between the gears while he's like fighting. Turn into gear 3, lose all your power, become a little chibi guy.
A little chibi guy.
And the main thing is you can play as Bartholomew, your favourite.
Which one's Bartholomew?
The one that goes,
oh,
Luffy
that
senpai,
fucking...
Luffy senpai, oh, guy's so good. Oh, barrier.
And then you managed to find a One Piece D20, didn't you?
Yeah.
So there's a whole set of D20 rules to play One Piece in.
The greatest thing
which is something we could toy with at some point. But I mean, I want to run a standard D&D campaign for the channel first.
The fighting games, there's always that one fucking guy who finds an exploit and just uses it repeatedly.
Yeah.
So like, they might have a way that they can dodge an attack if they just repeatedly hammer the dodge button.
Yeah.
Bartholomew uses shields, like barriers type things.
Yeah.
And during the gameplay video, it's just got him going, barrier, 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 as no one can land a hit on him. He's like, oh my god. Luckily, it looks like they've got like special attacks to get him down.
There we go. Right. That's done.
And the log doors in. Look how awesome that looks.
That. Oh, wrong layer.
That looks so sexy already.
Delete that.
Yeah, the D20 thing for One Piece, it must be like being made currently as well. It's still going under like minor changes, things like that.
Well,
but the whole concept of it is, it looks like you can actually make your own devil fruit.
Yeah.
And like, not only can you make your own devil fruit, you'll like have ways to find other devil fruits and
well,
things
this is
like
what I was
that.
going to say. The
It's
D20
so
system is very versatile, and it's like there's a whole lot of shit you can do with it, and it's like it's quite easy to make your own sort of fresh campaign.
That girl.
Fucking useless cow.
Some scaffolding here, boss. Now there's a siege.
I'm going to have to delete that because she can't actually.
Yeah, there's siege.
Yeah, but it wasn't giving the order for it.
You just put it down somewhere and got rid of it.
Well, she wouldn't move it. Oh, yeah, I suppose I could have
Yeah.
reordered it, but still, it's only scaffolding, for fuck's sake. If we're going to get in
Craig
trouble for
Gunn was
deleting
yeah.
scaffolding, we can just fucking quit now.
Craig Gunn was
So,
coming over. Well, you better fucking get your bag, son.
So, what were we talking about?
The
D20 system.
Piece.
So it's like, there are others out there. I mean, like, Dungeons & Dragons is not the only game that runs in a D20 system. It's just, it is a common...
If you watch the
It was obviously the first game to use it. It was designed for that.
Which was it? The last stream I think the Ozcast did on the Christmas live stream? The one where Humes and Trot won about the different types of D&D things, and there was like the hero D&D and such like that. And there's one where you can play as superheroes, basically.
Yeah, there is I can't remember what that's called.
And there's one where you can play on a spaceship, one where you play
there's obviously a space one. And then there's
probably one where you can just play it as a hamster in Buttworld, if you really wanted to.
There is also a... Oh, fuck, you made me forget what it was now.
Was it hamster in Buttworld?
There's the Call of Cthulhu, obviously.
Yeah.
There was one called, I think it's called Iron Heroes.
Was Paranoia one?
No, I don't think that uses D20. It might do, I can't remember. It's been a while, Velerious. And there's Ravenloft, which is like a sort of horror version of, like a horror variant of D&D, but very similar to D&D. And then there's the D6 system, which is basically Wizards of the Coast own Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
I think they used to make like trading card games back in the day. And they bought the company from TSR, which was Gary Gygax's company, who originally launched it all and invented the D20 system and everything. And like the big sort of competitor was White Wolf, who basically made the D6 system, and their first game out for that was Vampire the Masquerade.
Has anyone died from this siege as well? What are you talking?
No, I don't think so.
So Vampire the Masquerade, you were saying?
So Vampire the Masquerade, which is only uses D6. The D6 system only uses D6. So everything you do, you roll D6s for. So like the way that it works, like if you're better at something than somebody else is, you get more D6s to roll. So it's the amount of dice you get to roll and stuff that determines how good you are at stuff and all that sort of shit.
I tried to slip out a silent thought. Roll a D6.
Yeah.
I got a crit one.
And White Wolf also, they made the wrestler Gangrel. Or at least they made Gangrel and sold the rights to him to the WWF. So, I mean, that's a game we could look at some point as well. Because it's pretty good. And that's
One Piece.
That's where the video game of Vampire the Masquerade comes from. Just like Neverwinter was based on D&D.
But One Piece.
Well, the One Piece is a D20 system,
And
which I prefer the
hopefully-
D20 system.
Hopefully.
I like it a lot.
If we do One Piece and you're going to be a DM, I expect you to watch all 700 episodes of One Piece. So you know the lore.
Well, this is what I was saying to you. If you'd have to DM One Piece, because I don't know enough about it.
Oh, there's tons of stuff. Like, you can't fall in the water. There you go. Rule number 1. Roll see if you fall in the water or not. Boom, you fall in the water, you're dead. Good game.
Do beds only take up 1 square?
Yeah.
I don't know why I was thinking beds take up 2 squares. Where do you want his bed?
In the middle.
There.
Bang smack in the middle, yeah.
There.
No. There. And then we'll have a clock.
Someone's already
above
moved
it.
in. Brunhild Hodenk has already moved
Wow.
in, Velerious.
Brunhild's like, this is my house now. Next to the mansion.
Why has she even moved in? She's not a fresh immigrant, is she?
Immigrants
Oh
arrived.
my god. Oh my god, she has literally just fucking... Wow. Okay, let's find her. Brunhild Hodenk. She's AFK in the market somewhere.
AFK in the market. It's like a fucking MMO all over again.
Oh no, that was the woman making the bed.
Just makes the bed, has sleep in it.
So there you go, Velerious. There's your little tiki hut in the garden.
Woo! And already someone moved in. They
Right,
fucking love it.
so I guess we should carry on with this now. How much
It's a shame. We need
wood-
some
Oh, we need to move
flowers
to
to
beef.
put down.
We need to move to beef.
Yes, beef.
Craig
Craig has been ripping
cooking.
his dick off throughout the entirety of this episode.
So, we need to bring steak up to 150 and then drop pork down.
Can you imagine him just sat there, just like, move the fucking beef! Oh my god! You said last time you'd do it! Just do it!
So anyway, what we'll do is, I mean, we're halfway there, so there's no point in me talking about my D&D campaign right now. But if people are interested, leave a comment, let us know if you want to hear about it, because I'm happy to give you the lowdown, at least on the player side of things. I'm not going to reveal the DM information.
And obviously the D&D campaign we're playing now is actually private, and we're not doing it on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
But if you go and look at Twitter, you'll see Sharon's up post.
Yeah, now and again I tweet about the
Yeah.
one we're playing, although we haven't had a session for a while. We need to get another session booked and crack on with that.
We need to.
But it's just,
write to our
that's just
secretaries.
like a little test campaign to teach you guys the rules and how it all works.
Well, your secretary can write to
Whereas-
my secretary.
The one that I'm putting out on the channel is quite an in-depth thing that I've been working on.
Yeah.
And the idea is, like, before we start, I'll make the actual text file public somehow. I'll find somewhere I can host it, and just so people can download it if they want. And I might have just a video where I just chat about it.
When we do the D21 piece, can it be called Mugiwara?
I don't know. As I say, if we do that, you'll be running it.
God damn it.
So I'll have to get you DM ready,
No.
basically.
DM ready. To be honest, though, all the rules could have changed. I mean, they've got an entire rule book.
Well, no, the rules will be
What
the
are the rules?
D20 rules. So combat will work. It should work pretty much how it works in D&D. There might be minor variants based on classes and stuff, but
Well, yeah, there's different classes.
the
I
actual
noticed
core
that.
rule set. That's why people do this. That's why people make it in a D20 system, because then it's like you already know the rules. You already know how everything works. It's just there will be variances. You know what I mean? But rather than having to learn a whole new system, like if you go from D&D to Vampire, you have to suddenly learn an entire new role-playing system.
Yeah.
New rules, new mechanics, new everything.
New vampires.
Whereas when you move like from D&D, let's say 3rd edition to not Ravenloft, because that's just an exact copy. Maybe Call of Cthulhu, for example.
Yeah.
The core bollocks of it are the same.
The core bollocks.
And then it's just like you've just got to learn new rules, like the fear rules and how insanity works, and just it's fluff. All the extra stuff's fluff and just a little bit of crunch here and there.
Marshmallow fluff.
You probably don't know the diff because I haven't really shown you much of the DM side of things. Fluff is like, well, crunch is rules, okay? So crunch is like,
Well, fluff's just bollocks, isn't it?
you know, the stat blocks, the feats, the level progression tables and stuff. That's all crunch.
Yeah.
Monsters are crunch. New races and classes and prestige classes are all crunch. Okay, new mechanics are crunch. Fluff is descriptions of stuff. So back in the day, I used to get Dungeon Magazine and Dragon Magazine. Okay. And the difference between the two is Dragons for players, Dungeons is for DMs. So Dungeon used to have a lot of crunch. It would have a lot of new races and new feats and new spells and stuff like that. And Dragon would have player-based crunch, so like new classes for players to use and prestige classes for players to use. And again, maybe some new spells. But then the Dungeon would also have quite a lot of fluff in there. So it would have like maybe an article on Drow Society or like an article on Githyanki religion. And stuff like that, stuff that like it's not really rules, but it's like it helps you expand your game by knowing
interest.
like,
Not to cut you off or anything,
yeah.
but I've just figured out, why have we started scaffolding when they could just use the stairs now? And then we could scaffold in the inside when we have the wall up?
Because pretty soon I'll have to start putting the next layer of wall in, and once it gets 2 blocks high, they won't be able to get to it.
But we could put scaffolding inside. So
we could do, but this is already up, so I might as well just, rather than deleting it all and putting a whole new set on, I can just keep adding layers to this.
Adding layers and layers.
We're paused again.
Another siege has happened. Oh my god. There's like 40 goblin leaders.
We're gonna lose some time.
Out of interest, how can there be like 40 goblin leaders? What the fuck? Quite clearly, a goblin leader is one goblin who is a leader. They're going through some tests at the moment.
They're a very loose society, Velerious goblins.
They 14 people came in and gave their CVs and they went, "We're going to test you. Go down to Derpsville." All 14 of you.
They rule by committee. They don't have a fucking...
What you're saying is the
true leader.
The 14 goblin people that are there.
Everyone except Brunhild Hodenk.
So, the goblin leaders that are coming to attack us is literally the board of peers.
Yeah, basically. It's the board of executives.
Now put a guard point
Executive
right in the fucking
goblins.
mansion. Oh my god, that'd be so cool. Put a guard point in the mansion. There's that
It's like I was,
oil when they come.
because I've been doing a lot of research for the new campaign setting. I was reading through Deities and Demigods yesterday. I have loads of books, by the way. If you don't follow us on Twitter, you haven't seen the picture I put up of all the books, and I've just bought 3 more.
It's got about 42.
I have got a fucking shitload of 3 ebooks. So I was reading Deities and Demigods, and I found I've forgotten about the god of the kobolds. So I was reading through his stat block. It's like, no kobold should be this powerful. It's ridiculous.
He's a bit smelly. Peas on the woods every now and then.
He's a total badass.
He probably shits in the woods.
He probably does shit in the woods.
Them guys, look at that. It's like a fucking party.
It'd be better because they sort of spread out a little bit, but then they just group back up again in town. It's like, it's annoying that they just sort of stack up.
Oh shit, here they come.
Here they come.
Okay, go run away.
Hopefully no one goes for Brunhild.
No.
I'd imagine they're gonna...
Oh no.
Okay, this is gonna be the rallying point.
He's dead.
Yeah. Is that Sybil?
Oh, he's so dead. Oh, he's gonna die. Oh
Gloriana.
shit, everyone's coming for him, but it's too late. It's too late. He's
healthy.
going down. Bruce.
The goblin leaders aren't too hard.
Everyone's here. The townies are attacking. They're all coming in now.
I'm not sure if she died or not. I don't think so.
Cyril's probably dead.
We need to watch this.
Oh my Jesus.
It goes by too fucking quickly to do anything with.
Cyril's dead. Well, that might be Cyril.
Someone died.
Brunhild.
No, that's not the Brunhild. That's a different Brunhild.
And
2 dead.
Paris.
Okay, that's not too bad.
These townies, they're all going to die.
And that may have been the worst of it. There's a Cyclops just wandering around up there.
There's a Cyclops.
Two more immigrants have already come to replace those 2 that died, though.
Yeah.
So
they're like, oh my god, there's a siege going on over there. Let's move in.
Did they drop any actual remains? I don't think they did, you know.
No. Just a goblin knight, though. I thought they died near the stockpile over there. That stockpile with all the glass on. I thought that's where they died.
Well, if they did, they didn't drop
Just put their
anything.
names where they died.
We'll go have a look
I'll
now.
show you. Ta-da! Stockpile.
Okay, that's fine.
And stockpile.
That as well. So yeah, so they didn't drop anything, so we don't have to do any graves or anything.
I was going to say we can check the human remains, but there's like 700, isn't there?
Oh yeah, because they'll all be in the thing. Yeah.
That is so confusing. Now there's 700 though.
It is pretty confusing.
I mean, we've not even had 700 townies.
No, but I think a lot of them are heroes. Heroes!
We've not had 700 heroes, surely.
Now the question we have to think about here
Is why you're not turning them back, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So no one's working and you the question we have to think about.
The question we have to think about is, I mean, obviously I'm going to put this in and leave a big open gap for the stairs.
Yeah.
Do we want to leave it as a big open gap and maybe put like some sort of barrier around it? Or do we want to fill across at some point?
Well, if you got the barrier through. You've still not turned them back, Charon.
I'm doing it now, shut up.
Oh my god, you've not equipped them with Goblinite or Spiderite. Oh, I'm raging, ripping my dick off. Never going back. You're building the stairs top down, top wise. Why would you build the stairs top wise?
I don't think Velerious just failed his will save.
Oh my god. And now you're building the house from the ground up. Everyone knows you start with the roof.
From the top down.
You start with the roof and go down. So yeah. What was the question?
No, I've already forgotten about it. You raged about that much bullshit.
Yes, we want to put a barrier around the hole.
Oh, yeah.
A barrier around my hole.
A whole barrier.
It's because you have to get the barrier fruit from Bartholomew. Luffy senpai! Luffy senpai!
No, just no.
He's dropped his pants twice in the anime. He's got his wang out. Rocking out with his cock out.
Hanging out with his wang out.
Yeah, fucking loves it. Fucking dick out at any point. Surprise, dick!
I'm so happy I'm going to get my penis out.
Also, remember when you're building this thing as well, never to put the blocks where they won't connect.
Yes,
So-
hilarious.
What I mean is, if you dragged a wood across now, right, and you went over that space there,
Yeah,
where your whole
but I do it in
connect,
strips,
yeah.
so they're always connected.
Yeah, but what I mean is, you can never because obviously you're not going to leave the entirety of that free, are you?
What?
You're not going to leave a massive chunk of it free.
I am at
like all the way
first,
down there, yeah,
and
you
then
build up
we're
from
going to
there.
decide how far in we want the flap
Yeah.
to come.
And
as
you
it
build
were.
up from the wall, yeah.
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 I'm not just going to go, block in the middle of the sky.
Hold on. Well, I don't know. You didn't build the stairs. Top down.
But that was the right way to do it. Because now they look amazing. Fuck you.
Craig Upson backs me up at this point. Come on, Craig Upson. Aficionado on titles. I've read his town's rulebook. Bought it for $59.99.
He's the TM Velerious. The
to-
town's master.
I had to move to Craig Gummersol, Korea.
Wow.
It's next to North Korea.
You're basically suggesting he's some sort of Middle Eastern dictator.
Yeah, because every single day people get up and they go, "Have we got to work today, sir?" No, you're going to play towns. You're going to go towns and play it. Enjoy towns. That's why he's so shitly coded. No one wants to go.
Wow.
Oh god. Oppression.
That's amazing.
It's not a thing you should laugh at.
Of course you should, man. North Korea's fucking hilarious.
That North Korea. You've got to have
Do you remember?
16
I'm sure we talked about this before. Do you remember when they fucking published the news story that they'd found a unicorn lair?
Yeah.
And it was literally like, it had a sign
Yeah.
on. There's a unicorn lair.
just cave.
It's just a fucking
And
kid.
they were like, "Oh, there was no unicorns inside. It was the unicorn lair. You just go."
It basically said we proved that unicorns exist.
But the problem is, you can't disprove it. Unless you saw some guy.
Unless you want your kneecaps breaking.
I don't think that's right, sir. Oh, my kneecaps!
Pretty much, yeah.
Why?
Pretty much, that's how it works.
He also is a quite big fan of cheese as well.
Is he?
Yeah.
Isn't that why he was ill?
Yeah.
Because he'd eaten too much
He got
cheese.
cheese rot or whatever.
Cheese rot.
On his bell end.
Oh my god.
Bell end cheese rot. Rip
Kim
in
Jong
peace.
Bellend.
Rip in peace.
Oh my god.
I'm going to eat all this cheese.
Thing is,
my
what
goodness.
you've got to wonder is, right, how did Kim Jong Un, was it, which one is the older one? Kim Jong Un? Kim Jong Il?
No. Eel is the other one, I think.
I thought Il was the daddy. Anyway, either way, there's two of them, right, father and son, which means at some point, okay, the elder one must have had sex with someone to have a kid.
Yeah.
We never hear about who the mother was. So that was probably pretty nasty.
Either that or just adopted a kid.
Because let's face it, no one's going to fucking bum Kim Jong-un, are they? So,
Well,
unless
no,
they're
because
forced to.
if you bend him over and start bumming him, you'd probably be killed. And in all honesty, I think the cheese rot would kill you faster.
You know what I mean, Velerious.
No one's going to bum him. Bend over, your majesty.
Somebody was ordered to do that and didn't have a choice.
Bend
no
over, your
matter.
majesty. I'm about
And
to slip it in.
That's going to happen again because Kim Jong-un has no wife.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's going to be like, quick, fetch me one of my women.
Which one, sir? You have 10,000.
Oh shit.
That thing there that I told
Fuck
you
off.
not to do.
Fuck off.
That fucking thing.
Fuck off.
That thing that you went,
There's
I'll
nothing
never
there.
do.
What are you about? There's nothing there. If she runs up immediately, just plonks it there. Sorry, master, I thought you said one in here.
I'm going to Boga Ship. I'm about
Fuck off, Susan.
God damn it, Sheila.
Damn it, Sheila, have you shit in my coffee?
Sheila, any messages? No, miss. I'm going to miss. Sheila. Fucking Sheila.
Oh my god. Right, bros, I'm going to pause Derpsville. I think that's far enough.
There's a badger on the roof.
There's always been a badger on the roof. It's a permanent
Ronald's-
fixture. It's
Ronald's
not a
son.
bug, Velerious, it's a feature.
It's Ronald's son. It's not a bug, it's a feature. But
Right.
it burns me. It's not a bug, it's a feature.
Let's leave it there then. So next episode we're going to carry on with this.
Yes.
We'll get this floor put in and then some sort of barrier and then we'll build up the next layer and start building that up. It's coming on quite nicely. And I think once we take the scaffolding away, it's going to look brilliant. That's going to be the kicker.
I like this thing.
And as I say, if you do want me to like blather on about the D&D campaign setting for a while, let me know and I'll do it. If you're not interested, then just tell me to fuck off in the comments.
It's amazing.
You have my permission. Just put fuck off, Charon,
should
and
see-
I'll never talk about it again
You should see the quantity of dicks he
until the
sucks.
week after. Stop talking about dicks.
What? I don't even know that.
Alright, let's leave it there. If you want to say bye bye to everyone, Velerious,
Goodbye!
we will see you next time, guys. Bye bye.